Hello, wonderful people. I hope you're really well today. Welcome back to another reading from Life of Tarocchi. We've got two energies or two situations out here. Let's see what they are about. This is a collective timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading is when you're meant to hear this message. Okay. All right, how do we identify the first energy here in this sphere? How do we identify the person or situation? Thank you. So let's see. Saintly. A savior or a hero, a philanthropist, a caretaker, or a martyr. And what's this energy over here? Identify the person or situation, please, Spirit. We've got imprisonment. Okay. And this is talking about the current lifetime of wisdom keepers. One more for saintly, please. Who's this saintly person, this hero or savior? Caretaker, philanthropist. Astral experiences. Who's this imprisonment? Imprisoner, freed, imprisoned, escaped. We've got the Wild West. We've got someone who's kind. I'm getting a bit of a humanitarian from this saintly energy. Someone others look up to because of the actions that they've taken or because of the knowledge that they hold. They're someone who really thinks about the care for others and brings that to fruition. This person is also connected to the other side, past loved ones, the other realm. Astral experiences. So this person walks between lives, a post-life review. Maybe this is someone who is able to do past life regressions, out-of-body experiences and near-death experiences. So this person walks between, lives in this realm, but is able to navigate between multiple. One card for here, please, Spirit. So this person is seen by others by their rising or ascendant sign. You're not fake, they just don't know who you are. This person really works from how people are perceived. This is like surface level stuff. So people are seeing this person on the surface level where they're a lot deeper than others perceive them to be. So this is someone who's really kind, who does goodwill, good favors, speaks from their heart, really open and honest. But what people don't really know about this person is that they have quite a lot of depth to them, right onto the other side of the realm. We've got a saint doing astral experiences versus the imprisoner in the Wild West. What I got straight away is being in prison is the Wild West. Wild things happen in behind bars, or something wild has happened to put someone behind bars. Speaking to two separate energies here, or this could be one energy embodying both situations. So take that how it resonates. If this is not talking about jail, literally, it's speaking about someone feeling entrapped by the energy surrounding them, that it's just chaos, chaotic. They're looking to escape, to feel free from things that they don't feel like they're meant to be tied to. This could also be someone who was falsely imprisoned, or someone who's generally got Indigenous person, a settler, a cowboy or other. Someone who's quite out there, a bit wild in nature, but I'm not getting any negative energy from this. So what's this here, Spirit? Simplify your routine. Someone's having to come back to the basics with life resources, or maybe they're being refined and restricted to just doing the basics that help one survive, which is also making, like, if we're not talking about jail in particular, this is talking about someone who's being restricted from their usual activities that make them feel free, that make them feel invigorated. Or this is someone who's an extrovert who has to be introverted for some period of time. The energies tied to this reading is that we have like a baby, a matriarch, and a master. That could be the progression of someone being born, being the head, a feminine head of a family or a tribe or like a group, and becoming a master, mastering their masculine and feminine energies. Or we could have these as three separate people, a matriarch, a master with a baby. So the master is someone who's in charge, a ruler, similar to the matriarch. It's not a patriarch, it's a matriarch. But then we've got the master to the matriarch, a matriarch master, or the matriarch married the master. Big boss, boss daddy. Someone who's really skillful. Tell us about the saint here, spirit, the saintly person having astral projection, out of body experiences. So this is feminine energy. This is someone who's a creator. It's in the 4th house. This could also be talking about someone who is pregnant literally, or this is talking about someone, this is connecting to a spirit baby as well, to the other side. This is also being abundant in creations, because Mama Earth, Mother Gaia, provides for us to live, right? This is someone who's a provider for others, or who is able to bring into fruition the creations of what the world needs or what the environment needs. This is also someone who looks after their environment, looks after their garden, looks after their surroundings, the people around them. This is also giving me someone who's looked up to by society, but society in general doesn't know how spiritual they are deeply. Their spirituality drives them to be a good person, to do good deeds. This person's fully abundant in all forms. Maybe their upbringing was really abundant, or they're offering an upbringing that's really abundant to the next generation. What's the Empress here, Spirit? Because they're giving me out-of-body experiences, the concept of pregnancy. It's an incarnation, but also exploring outside of the body, so vice versa. This energy is very focused on the heart space, what's important for the heart, the home. The crown being blue, someone who speaks up about their thoughts, their feelings, their actions, or this is someone who receives higher wisdom or higher knowledge from up above, or they are going to receive that information. What else, Spirit? External energies over the saint, talking to the 11th and the 1st house. This energy speaks to the community surrounding this person, like the type of support from the internet, groups that people are connected to on the internet. This is like how people perceive this person from a public or a community perspective. People are having to make a choice about how they see this energy. And you'll know who you're identifying which Sophia with what, okay? There's also too, someone's been having dreams about snakes, about enemies. If you conquered those snakes in your dreams, this means you're conquering your enemies in the waking life. Because the saints here, it's like done in a way that it wasn't crude, like it was done with grace, okay? So maybe this is correcting things through confusion. This could be a masculine who has really strong feminine qualities, who's really creative. This is a masculine who finds it hard to stick to a schedule, a structure, and they use their feminine energies to create abundance outside of them. If this is a feminine, they have a very strong masculine energy. But the way that they connect to the external astral experiences through learning a step-by-step process. But there's something about fog or smoke here around the options or opportunities. So getting some clarity over the process into which to travel. Post-life review. This is also giving me a near-death experience is the start of a post-life review. They say when someone has a near-death experience, they see their life flash before their eyes, or having particular encounters with outside of their body with the spiritual realm in reflection of their life's purpose or what their life has been about. And I'm also getting like this person had the opportunity to leave or to stay, and they came back, or they come back with particular knowledge. I also feel like with this person voicing that knowledge, it brings some confusion to others, or others are taking that information on, considering it and comparing it. How does that relate to them? What else for this energy? Ooh, flying all the way over there. Page of Cups. It was sort of sitting on its side. When this person delivers some type of out-of-body information to the public, to the bodies, this is talking about it has to be done at the time when the public's open to this information, especially when their heart space is open. It can't be when people are feeling judged or feel like judging others. It has to be when they're open and ready to receive. The year of the pig is significant here. 1935, 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, 2007, 2019, and the future years is 2031 and 2043. However those years resonate. This card is sitting outside of March, so it could be March in any of those years just mentioned. What's the Page of Cups here? Because it's about bringing two together for love. Okay. This also could be someone who's lost a significant other. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. So there's something about abundance, legacy, something been handed down, especially through the second house. So something was handed down personally through items, money, or beliefs around currency, around money, around the value of oneself. And there's something about where this person is able to earn based on their creations. Or if this is a child, it's that child's being able to earn from their creations. Something about providing for family, for a family, or towards a legacy. What are these astral experiences, out of body or near-death experience? It's talking about clarifying the devil energy, and it's kind of coming up in reverse, but it's leaning into this energy over here, the sixth house. Clarifying something about the workspace, about where fitness routines were out of whack or causing some type of addictive qualities to someone or something. But it's speaking about clearing that energy out through outside of oneself. There was something that was tied to this energy that was happening in repetition that wasn't good for this energy. And that's now being made aware of. So this energy I feel like is going through some type of transition or change, or ready to speak up about the inner self experiences. Their intuition. This energy is having encounters with angels or angelic forces. 1 and 4, it's like the physical appearance of ancestors, particularly tied to the mother's line. or the line of creation. But this is holding on to that information. There's something about a creation coming into the physical form. It's being restricted until the right timing. So what's this devil in reverse, Spirit? Because it's kind of leading to over here. Queen of Swords in reverse in the 4th and 5th house. Something that was known but wasn't communicated, or there was something that was unsure of with regards to thoughts or home and family. So there was connection to releasing something that was negative there, or maybe releasing beliefs around personal creations that happen within the home. This is also talking about the personal creations that happen within the home of the earth. What's the outcome here on this energy? Why is this actually showing up? Success. But it has to happen once the mind is certain, once you're sure, once this energy is sure about the communication or the words that have been spoken in delivery or summoned. Because we've got the Queen of Swords sitting in the 4th house around home and family, but this card's coming in the 3rd house. Clairaudience, or the way that something's recorded, written down, journalized. A birthing has to occur first. So it's like the success is waiting on the product, waiting on the outcome. They're drawing me over here. Who or what is this imprisonment situation or person? 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, really stressed. Entity attachment, especially with the devil slipping into this space. So the 2nd and the 1st house with the 9 of Swords is giving me this person's being seen as stressed. People can see this person stressing out. People can see that this person has had lack of sleep. But I feel like this energy is starting to work out or to understand what energy is theirs and what isn't. Whether misblame had taken place, or maybe they were forced to do something out of character. Because this is someone being freed on their own, feeling free to express, but also being imprisoned by a situation, feeling restricted, refined, restrained. So by simplifying things, it's able to show what the issue is that's affecting some type of experience. This entity attachment here is talking about things being out of balance through manipulation, through the seek of fame or stardom. Something was held back, or maybe information was released incorrectly, publicly, that made this energy retreat to oneself instead of being free and expressive the way they usually are. Okay. What else for this energy over here? 6 of Swords. The situation is being moved to calmer waters. Things are starting to settle into place. There was a lot of fluctuating, a lot of rocky energies. They're showing me the star on the tip of the boat. This restricted energy wished for better circumstances, away from negativity, addictions, negative people, or a negative type of routine that was restricting someone from fully being themselves or from being able to move about. There's a lot of red here in these two energies, especially over the clothing. This energy has been surrounded or shrewded in the root, meaning that they've been acting out of survival, their instincts to survive, their ability to stay safe and secure. The devil's in reverse here, so it's like that's being released. Some type of control is being released now. And the Nine of Swords is giving me karma, karmic energy with number 9. 6 and 9, there was some type of karmic tie with regards to work, health or fitness, or some type of daily routine where this energy was tied into some type of karmic cycle, and they're being moved out of that now. There's been enough self-reflection, introspection. If this is someone who has been imprisoned falsely, they're being released. And if this is someone who is usually an extrovert but has been an introvert, they've been working on themselves. They've been able to look at things from a spiritual perspective, from a magic perspective, through the intentions of the mind, through oneself and through to others. This has helped this person grow and come through to a transformation point, a change. And there's a lot of information or quick messages coming in. So this is like an email, a text message, a sudden phone call, being notified of this person's movement. How is this energy connected to this energy? The Wheel of Fortune. It is tied by karma somehow. And it's karmic through partnerships and relationships. So long term, maybe some type of marriage, some type of soul tie, a business contract, some type of connection here that's tied to karma. If this person is helping this person out, it's getting good situations, or this person speaking some truth that helps this person feel unrestricted or be released from their current confinements. There's some type of experience this energy goes through where it immediately has an effect on this energy's freedom. This could be connected through family. This could be connected through work. But there's a close tie here, a close partnership through karma. What do we need to know about this energy and this energy? I always get siblings with this card. So connection through emotions, okay? Or like a group of friends. Could be friend, it could be family. Would you have baby, matriarch, and master? So there's the 3 there. Ties to someone who has a back tattoo, or someone who has 2 best friends. They're also giving me like shooting stars as well. You've seen a shooting star? That's a signifier of when this energy occurs, is made free. They're pointing me to imprisonment for this. There's some type of message that's being released very quickly, sudden information about the way or why someone was imprisoned or held down or restricted. So that's being released. All right, I'm just going to grab some confirmation cards. What about this energy here? Finds any opportunity to touch, making physical contact. This message may be received in a physical form. So maybe through like someone, this person's walking someone through this situation to get them out of it. Because the horses signify freedom, willpower and freedom. Is that a Bob Dylan song? The Hurricane. That's what song was coming up. Pistol shots ring out in the barroom night. Enter Patty Valentine from the upper hall. She sees a bartender in a pool of blood, cries out, "My God, they killed them all." Here comes the story of the hurricane, the men the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. 3 bodies lie there, does Paddy see, another man named Bello moving around mysteriously. "I didn't do it," he says, and he throws up his hands. "I was only robbing the register. I hope you understand." "I saw them leaving," he says, and he stops. "One of us had better call up the cops." And so Paddy calls the cops, and they arrive on the scene with their red lights flashing in a hot New Jersey night. Meanwhile, far away in another part of town, Reuben Carter and a couple of friends are driving around. #1 contender for the middleweight crown had no idea what kind of shit was about to go down. So when a cop pulled him over to the other side of the road, just like the time before and the time before that, in Patterson, that's just the way things go. If you're of color, you might as well not show up on the street, lest you want to be drawn to the heat. So Alfred Bello had a partner, and he had a rap for the cops. Him and Arthur Dexter Bradley were just out prowling around. He said, "I saw 2 men running out. They looked like middleweights. Jumped into another car without state plates." And Miss Patty Valentine just nodded her head. Cop said, "Wait a minute, boys. This one's not dead." So they took him in infirmary, and though this man could hardly see, they told him he could identify the guilty men. 4 in the morning, and they haul Reuben in. They took him to the hospital, and they brought him upstairs. The wounded man looks up through his dying eyes, say, "Why'd you bring him in here for? He ain't that guy." So that's the story of the hurricane, the men the authorities came to blame for something that he never done. Put in a prison cell, but one time he could have been the champion of the world. This is someone who was falsely accused of something. They were very open and fruitful, exuberant, but this situation has made them retract or reject. Even if this is not talking about jail in specific, this is saying this person had to really come back to self. Maybe they had to hide out for a little bit. Maybe they had to lay low. Could just be this person is connected to this person somehow through karma. Could be the master and the matriarch, and then the baby's coming through. Or this is talking about the matriarch and the baby waiting for the master to return. I'm not sure how those energies fit, but those are the identifying cards that are coming through. The only thing they speak about is you obsessions. Something inside tells me otherwise, so inner knowing. There was some type of truth that was left unsaid. It's being directed. Confidence is needed here. To close out the reading, Spirit, this was quite an interesting one. I didn't expect this at all. So I hope it resonates. If it does, let me know. If it doesn't, not for you. Last messages to close out the reading. Spells, magic, and witchcraft. Through self-reflection, I put myself in each direction. I see all outcomes. I am clear. Spells, magic, and witchcraft. Just as simple as someone else saying it was someone else, okay? That's a spell in itself. Speaking is spelling, right? Like it is that simple. So this person was blamed because of maybe their appearance, the way they look. Could have been the color of their skin. Could have been they're just a little bit different. They were part of a minority. Maybe they didn't have anyone else there to help them. And because they didn't have that support, they were easily used. Devil's in reverse. It's like I'm getting the devil can't accept this outcome because it wasn't part of the dark for this person. So what's this magic, spells, and witchcraft? Check your birth chart or natal chart. So it's all to do with someone's direction in life, their purpose. So a part of their life contract. So there's a reflection here, a post-life review. Looking back on someone's birth chart, what was aligned at the time of birth. Confirmation. It doesn't resonate for me, but let me know if it does for someone else out there. This reading has to be for a group of collectives. So, okay. Interesting. Last energies here. What else do we need to know? Put in a ticket. The winner's circle favors your energy. They did it to themselves. You tried to help, so take a step back. Okay. Welcome this new beginning. This person's coming out of confinement or coming out of some type of energy where they were feeling restricted. They're being brought to calmer waters or back to people that they were originally meant to be connecting with. Put in a ticket. The winner's circle favors your energy. Heightened awareness, tendency to feel emotions of others. And this has happened before and will again until noticed. There's something about karma here that needs to be cleared out, or that when this situation is known for what it is, then karma will take place to the rightful person who caused it. There's a new beginning here for this person. What's the new beginning? Because it's something about luck. I am you, you are me, oneness. This person has a new state of mind. Maybe they see themselves as an individual. They should. But also there's a sense of interconnectedness now. So once they've had this downtime, they've simplified things back to the basics, connecting through touch and just operating in that energy. There's quick, fast information coming in. Last one, and then we'll close out the reading. Good karma, good karmic outcome. You've been doing a lot, helping many people around you, and it's time for compensation. Things have been corrected. Okay, I don't know how that resonates for anyone, but let me know if it does. Let me know who I was reading for there, or what situation I was reading for. Thank you so much for your time. I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.